this is the Delhi Capitals. There's a couple of things there which are foxing me just a little bit. Is where do they plan to put Steve Smith, right? Gun player, where they're going to find a place for him. They do have Sam Billings there. Sam Billings, perhaps, they let Alex Carey go, so they've got Sam Billings there, which is pretty much sort of like for like wicketkeeper batsman, though wicketkeeper is, of course, going to be Rishabh Pant. But I don't know. What do you think? Sam Billings? Would you play Sam Billings ahead of Shimron Hetmyer?
No.
If
I would tell Ajinkya Rahane and Steven Smith to say, you scored among the finest centuries scored in the last 2 months, one at Melbourne, one at Sydney. We'll play T20 cricket. We'll just go and play T20 cricket. You chat about your great test match hundreds.
It's amazing how both of them are again in the same team. A few years ago, I think Delhi realized they both were in the same team and both were not in the playing 11. It became one of those either or kind of situations. I'm very shocked with what happened there with Steve Smith. That one bizarre bid by RCB and then just the one bid by Delhi, and that was it. It was done.
Rahane is captain. Rahane is captain of Rajasthan Royals. Suddenly he realized midway through, no, I'm not captain. Steve Smith is captain. And now Rahane will say, na main na tu, bacha captain hai yahan pe, chalo bache.
Yeah, crazy. And the place they left also has got a young captain now.
Yes.
Oh, it is. Okay, so let's have a look at the team again and see what that 11 would be, because you have, let's say if you take the openers as being Shikhar, Prithvi, Ajinkya. So you've got two of those,
yes.
Right? Two of those three. You're playing Captain Shreyas at 3. You're playing Rishabh at 4. Let's say you play at 5. So do you play Hetmyer then? Do you play Hetmyer at 5?
I would play Hetmyer at 4.
Go on, Joy.
I'd say Hetmyer at 4, Stoinis at 5. Definitely Hetmyer still the kind of
power.
Rishabh
is playing at 6 for you?
No. Rishabh, true. Rishabh 5, this one 6. What's his name?
Stoinis.
Stoinis 6.
4 then. Shreyas 3, Hetmyer 4. And then, but that's your 3. How many overseas slots are gone then? That means 1 overseas slot is gone. 2 are gone in the top 6. Yeah. Then you have to play Rabada and Nokia. You have Ashwin and Akshar. And then Ishant. Or Ramesh.
Yeah, you're done.
So what they can do is, if they say, listen, this Hetmyer is a little flashy. We've got Shreyas Iyer, who's that kind of player. Stoinis is that kind of player. Rishabh Pant is back to being the player everyone's scared of. You know what? We'll play Smith at 3.
Interesting.
So that is a possibility. That is a possibility.
Yeah. I like the Smith for Hetmyer because it's the horses for courses. Your batting is looking a bit unstable. Play Smith more often. Play Hetmyer if the guys are really getting good starts off. But this is one thing you've got to be very careful of. Big international players do not enjoy sitting on the bench.
At less than a quarter of the price that the kids are getting.
Yeah, it's not easy for them to adjust. So the dressing room dynamics are going to be a big thing out here. He's got to be able to take it and
but
say.
I have a feeling Ricky Ponting being there, I think Steve Smith would definitely not do anything. So that would be disruptive to the process. But I have one question about you saying playing Steve Smith at 3. That means you're definitely playing Prithvi then, because you can't play Shikhar, Ajinkya and Steve Smith, because Ajinkya and Steve Smith are sort of very similar. So you need one dasher at the top.
Yes, and I'm banking on Prithvi, because here Prithvi gives you 25. It's okay.
Yeah.
So if Prithvi has learned from it, if he realizes his career is going downhill and says this IPL is a great way for me to come back, I'll be the dasher. I'll get them off to that big power play start that we want. Then Prithvi is perfect in there with Shikhar, who's left-handed. Then you can play Smith at 3, or you can play another player at 3. Shreyas at 3, Hetmyer is left-handed at 4, and then Pant left-handed at 5, Stoinis at 6. And then 5 proper bowlers: Akshar, Ashwin. Say Akshar, Ashwin. The English will go away somewhere. Akshar, Ashwin, Ishant, Rabada, Nokia. There's 5 proper bowlers with Stoinis who will bowl 4 overs in most teams. That's a proper side. That's an absolute proper side.